Salutations, welcome back to my channel. It's Melissa here, back with another video. Today we're going to be doing a tag. It's going to be the eyeshadow palette tag 5,000, 2,000, 99 billion. I think it was created by Chic Geek Makeup, and I've watched Angelica Nikfis, Heather Austin's, Samantha March's, K Bella Beauty, and I'm going to answer the questions because why the heck not? Your girl's got a little makeup hair, so we're just going to get into it. It's fun to talk about eyeshadow palettes. It's one of lipstick and eyeshadow palettes. They're probably my biggest vice. And powder, because your girl's oily. Powder. So let's get into this. So the first question is, palette you wore on a special occasion. This is the Adept. It was the originally new Amunet palette, but see, the beautiful thing about Adept palettes are they're magnetic. It's also a combination of the Heather Austin palette that was a collab from 2022 with Adept. So there is the shade Scrubs, which has a generous dip in it, almost pan, and a lot of it is a lot more used than people realize, especially the blue shade. That's, I think, the original in the Amunet palette. My Amunet palette is in deep. Obviously, I don't want the pasty one. It won't work for me because, again, melanin. I wore this to my best friend's wedding. She got married last October. Her wedding dress was black. She was beautiful. My shmee. The color schemes were silver, like gray, navy blue, and her wedding dress was black. And I'm telling you, it was stunning. It was like this fitted fishtail girl. Body was bodying, all the things. She looked so beautiful. But I wore this to my bestie's wedding. I wore this to my girl's shmee's wedding. I borrowed a dress from my sister. It was a navy blue dress because my only fancy dress was a black sparkly dress, sidebar, and I didn't want to take the show away from the bride. So I borrowed, instead of having to go out and buy a brand new dress, I borrowed my sister's very beautiful long formal dress, which my sister's 7 inches shorter than me. I'm 6'4". My sister's 5'7". So I had to get a petticoat. And really, they were just really cute dark gaucho pants underneath the dress. Why am I telling you this? It makes for good information, okay? Underneath the dress. And then I had this beautiful navy blue shawl and scarves and silver jewelry. And I had this beautiful look. I did bring in a little bit of extra blue from my Blend Bunny Blends palette. I did bring some of that in. But other than that, I wore this, and it's a combo of Heather Austin and the Amunet palette, so just to say Adept with a kiss of Blend Bunny for special occasions. Thank you for listening to that 5-minute story about my dress and pantaloons. Okay, good. Okay, the next question is, palette you love but it's repetitive. Lunar Beauty Moonspell Volume 2. I think Manny had just changed factories or labs, and it was different than the original Moonspell, which was phenomenal. I just feel like it also gave us an extra row. I feel like it did not need the extra row. It is a little bit repetitive. Like, this is a beautiful color story. Again, you know, purples are my neutrals. Purple, pinks, reds are pretty much my neutrals. Purples, definitely number one. This, I feel like it could have been condensed. It could have been a little different. Just my 2 cents, but yeah, it's beautiful though. I love it for what it is, and also the aesthetic and also the packaging. So yeah. The next question is, palette you got your money's worth from. Is anybody ever gonna get tired of me mentioning this damn palette? I'm so serious. I really did get my money's worth out of the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette. I've panned it, and I've near panned in the shade Solstice, and nearly panned the orange. Like, you see the dips in all of the shades, but panned the purple and the pink. It's definitely a palette. I got every drop of my money out of this thing. Every drop of money out of this. You damn Skippy. I got every donado, every naira, nira, lira, yen, loon, every cent out of this. I truly have. And I still use it. I still love it. I won't use it until it truly goes bad. I know if it starts to smell, I will stop. It'll just go in my makeup memory box. But I definitely got my money's worth out of this thing. Wholeheartedly. A palette that is an amazing deal. I chose the BH Cosmetics, like the Sweet Shop palettes. Okay, I'm just gonna pull out one. This is the Cherry on top. These sold out so fast. I was only able to get my hands on 3 out of the 5 at first. Yeah. When the restock went into play, I was able to get the remaining one. The pistachio, the green palette, was my white whale. It was definitely my Moby Dick. It was my white whale. They were not expensive by any means. The quality. I think I have a video where I talk about, it's like the part 1 of like the best eyeshadow formulas. I'll link it up here. BH. The Weekend Festival for my previous answer, and that 2018, 2019, 2020, 2021 period, the formulation skyrocketed. Great price point. Formulation phenomenal. So I will say this palette was a great deal. It wasn't that expensive. And BH always had good sales. And then when I learned that they had discount codes, heck yeah. I was using them codes, baby. Using them codes. So this one, definitely a palette that is an amazing deal. These are not available anymore, unfortunately. Oh, sorry. Okay, on to quad you love and which was a larger palette. Okay. Kaleidos. This is the Night of Creation palette and collection, and this is Flowing Haze. It's a beautiful. This is a beautiful duochrome. I would love to have had a light purple matte. So maybe because then they have a glowing iris. They have a very a purpley tone one, but this one I felt like it could use it could be neutral. This could be a neutral city, full extended. But I think a pink matte, a purple matte, a dark navy. This to make it a 6-panner or an 8-panner would have been fire. This is a quad I wish that they did make into at least an 8-pan, you know, because this would have been beautiful. Especially, I would have gotten rid of these two. I would have replaced them with different neutrals, but then putting in a navy blue, a pink matte, a duochrome, multi-chrome, iridescent topper. Like, even if it was going to be matte heavy, I still would have put in, because this is a duochrome, 2 more duochromes, and that could just set off the looks by putting in additional mattes to complement those iridescent shimmers or duochromes. So yeah, a quad that I wish was a larger palette. Let's get to the next question. Okay, so this one is, love the quality of the eyeshadow but hate the packaging. Normally people be like, I wouldn't keep anything that I disliked in my collection. Okay, neither do I. Hence, I've been gentle decluttering for the last 2-3 years, really weeding out what I'm wanting to keep. But this is Glamlight. This is just one of them. This was the first one I thought of. But this is the Burger Slider palette. I'm pretty it's just so irregular. Like, it's like domed like a burger bun. The quality of the eyeshadow is gorgeous. Look at this beautiful color story. The quality is phenomenal. It's just these, I wish it would have just had like a cute little square and it looked like a little, like a Big Mac box, a Carl Jr. box, a Hardee's box, a Checkers or Rally's box, a Bojangles box with the burger, and it just had like a very nice realistic graphic of a burger on it, instead of it literally being burger shaped. Like, it's literally the size of a freaking Whopper, you know, like it is about the size of a Whopper. I hate the packaging, but I love the quality. Same with the chocolate donut. These two were like the closest to me. Love the formula, hate the freaking packaging. They could have just been nice, square, or even flat round packaging. It's difficult to store. Don't even ask me about how I store these, because it's a pain in the arse. But yeah, wish that just regular packaging would have been nice. That's all I'm saying. Dream palette. Show your dream palette. Made out of singles. Oh, in a 90s kind of world, glad I got my girls. If you know what that is. We are living single. I have a weird memory with word association. Okay. So show your dream palette with singles. It's not like I think I'm gonna blow up and be like a huge creator and I'm gonna have like a chance to collaborate with one of my favorite indie brands. But this is like the package for the Lunar Christmas advent calendar, and it's some, not all of the mattes, and I'm just going to show you real quick. There you go. There is a palette of singles. Most of these are like Davina, Terra Moons, and Lunar Beauty, and Baby Bat Beauty singles in here. So that was like kind of my dream palette. It's actually a palette I just put together because I just really jibed with the story. So just saying, yeah, like a couple of like flashes. Sorry if the mirror blinded you, but yeah. Okay, so the next question is palettes you like to palettes you like to combine together. Okay. The blends. And Danessa Myricks. This is the Lightworks Volume 3, The Experience. I wanted the original Lightworks Volume 3, the big one, but I was not paying $128, $125 for that until I knew somebody that had it and I got to swatch it. So I decided to pick this up. As somebody who has lots of multi-chrome singles from Divina, which are my favorites, a few from Terra Moons, and Cleona, Adepts, all shimmer palettes from Sugar Drizzle. I have Pink Crush, you know, Blend Bunny has their like little cute quad, the Trove, but yeah, this is a wonderful all matte palette. And then you toss in multi-chromes and shimmers, and it's just really nice. Is the Danessa Myricks formula like better than Cleona or Divina? Especially, I'm not gonna say I'm a Divina stan, but I am definitely a huge fan of Divina. I like it just for the ease of use that it's already in a palette and I don't have to dig out my magnetic palette. It's just already in a palette. Same thing with like the shimmers. Like this goes with any of the special shades, like all shimmer palettes, you know what I mean? Like the Pink Crush, the All I Ever Wanted from Unearthly, the Don't Be Jelly, this 9-pan palette, not the 10 or 12 pan palette from Don't Be Jelly, like the remastered whatever. But yeah, so palettes I like to come out again. Ooh, also the Adept shimmers. So anything with the Plain Jane, this, you can pretty much do anything with this one. Okay. Oh, my allergies are killing me. Sorry. You can pretty much do anything with this. Okay, it's a beautiful rainbow with at the bottom neutrals. Your neutrals, a nice gradient, white, gray, black, and then your browns. So you can pretty much do a little bit of everything here. It's great. Next question is a large palette you wish was smaller. Now, also, a very, very, very close second is any of my large Stacy MUA Be Perfect collabs. But this is the Norvina volume. Is this 5? Yeah, so volume 5. I said, oh, I'm not gonna buy these. I'm not gonna buy these. I'm not gonna buy these. And then I'm a sucker for purples. But there's also neutrals in it. This could be condensed. This could be, I say, a good 15 panner. Even with some neutrals thrown in. This could be condensed. This was the one I just had closest to me, so. But it can totally be condensed. I don't gravitate toward big honkin' palettes other than like, you know, my Blend Bunnies. I do love the Be Perfect formula though. It's pretty fire. And I have a couple of large BH, like the Zodiac palette and like the Dottie and the Holiday List BH palettes. But yeah, big palettes. This can be condensed. This definitely can be condensed. It could definitely be 15 pans. 15 pans or bust, you know? It could definitely be made a little bit smaller. Okay, next up is eyeshadow palette you wish had a matching face palette. Colored Rain Safari. Safari Rain. Oh, this baby. A lot of people were, you know, the Natasha Denono, the Yuka. Either way, either pronunciation will be correct. Somebody who has an educational degree, I'm not gonna be like, oh my gosh, you said it wrong. Yuka or Yuka? Yuka. Although, There will be people that be like, it's pronounced. You do you, boo. I'm not going to fight you. If you're right, you're right. 2 + 2 = 9. I'm just going to keep it moving. This, I truly wish, definitely had a face palette. Can you imagine Safari Rain, like a blusher, like in this beautiful orange shade, and like this could have been a beautiful highlight, and then they could have had a light, medium, and deep bronze, but a light, medium, and deep bronze. This could have been a trio. It could have had this, like the orange blush. It could have had like the beautiful highlight and like a bronzer. Just saying. They missed the mark on not getting that. Colored Rain, hire me. I am great with making color schemes, and I am full of ideas. Your girl needs a passive income. Your girl needs passive income and income in general. So, just saying. I'm just saying. So yeah, this would have made a beautiful, sorry if it was shining in your face, a beautiful face palette as well. Missed it, man. Also, K Bella Beauty, she added a couple of extra questions, so I'm going to answer her 4 questions. So, OG YouTube palette that you still have. They're not a great company. The original owners before they left were shite. But when I tell you the FOMO was real. Same thing with like the chocolate palette. I have the ABH Modern Renaissance. Again, 2 + 2 = 9. I decluttered the chocolate bar, the sweet peach. I kept my Modern Renaissance, my soft glam, and I kept this. This is the chocolate gold palette. Like, this one had people on chokehold. You guys, it still smells like chocolate. Oh my gosh, how does it? It still smells like chocolate. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I remember when I first got into YouTube, like the beauty tube. This baby there was definitely part of the OG crowd of, oh my god, if you don't have this palette, you're not because I was definitely never a Morphe babe. Next up is a palette that has survived declutters. Lorac. This is the Pro 4. Yeah. So this is the Lorac Pro Floor. As my friend Nikki, he was just saying, por favor. I mean, you mean por favor? He's like, no, I'm too broke to pronunciate correctly. He's like, por favor. I was like, por favor. Look at this beautiful little neutral baby. I decluttered my Mega palette. I'm trying not to sneeze all over the place. My Mega Lorac palette, and I think Pro 2 and 3. So these, I kept the first one in the black packaging and this one. I don't know why. They just, God, it's so powdery. But I've used this. Like, it's got love. It just makes powdery, but it's powdery. It's very powdery, but solid looks. It's probably why I can't get rid of them. I just know I'm not gonna mess up my look, which is also the best part. You're not gonna mess up the look. So there's that. One that survives the declutters. Okay, and the next question from Kelly's part of the extra tech questions is a palette you regret buying. Natasha Denoni, the Mini Tropic palette. Okay. I regret buying this because I have the full-size Tropic palette. This was on sale for $12, $12.50. It was half off before the prices. Before inflation hit, this was $25. I got it for $12.50. Okay, $12.50. You can't walk in a grocery store and buy almost a full meal for $12.50. Like ingredients for a full dinner. So I regret buying this. They're not colors I use, which is weird because I love green, I love blue, I love purple, but the mattes are not what I like. I don't like the formula. Like, I feel like she switches up her formula. Like, you know, you'll get one palette, like the gold palette, or the Metropolis, the mini star, the mini gold, midi palettes like the mini bronze and the midi retro, the purpley burgundy one, and you'll notice like the formulation is great. It's good, it's easy to use, there's pigmentation, you can get it. This, I thought the quality is trash. Like, I've used this 3 times and I was gonna use it a 4th time, and I'm just going, what the fudge am I gonna make with this? Like, I just didn't feel like I could do like a fun, cohesive look. I feel like this is a companion, but I was trying to force myself to, not force myself, but really just an exercise in thinking outside the box, and I didn't like the quality. My creativity though, 9 out of 10. Quality on this one, 4 out of 10. Regret. It's $12.50 I won't get back. It's $12.50 I won't get back. And last but not least for the question is a palette that deserves more love. Okay? This is the Colored Rain and Power collab. Oh my gosh. This is... Purples are my neutrals. As you can see, it got some love. There's a beautiful duochrome in here. The metallics are metallicin. They're metallicas. They're really good. It's just a palette, I feel like, with all the new and the improved formulas and brands doing more textures and more things in their palettes, you know, you get sidetracked. You get like, oh, well, but this deserves more love because it's a great palette. This is the great, phenomenal... Oh, you see the purple? I have constellation lights and the purples shining on the purple. It's complementary. What was I gonna say? That this is a great palette, and again, I love purples, and I just feel like with all, like as I was saying, the influx of the new and the newness, and multi-chromes and duochromes and different finishes, and palettes with varying shades and tones, you know, just, you get caught up in the new and you get caught up in the hype, and this one just deserves a little bit more love because it's great. I never watched the show Power, but I did love the color scheme that they picked out for this. So this is a winner chicken dinner. So, well, that is it. I will have the creator, Geek Chic Beauty, or Chic Geek Beauty, sorry, Heather Austin, K Bella Beauty, and Anna Quest. I'm gonna just have them linked or listed down below for your viewing pleasure, especially the lovely person that created it. So, golf clap. Thank you for creating it. It's fun. I love a good tag. I've only done like 2 or 3. I think I may have a couple. I might link maybe 1 or 2 of the tags I've done on my channel. I think one eyeshadow and glasses that was created by Abby Williamson and Spooky Lips and Fat Hips, and another eyeshadow one, or like a makeup predictor one, I think that NG and nail like I did. So if I can remember, I will link it up there. That is it. So peace easy. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of one another. Be good to yourselves. Just do me that solid. Also, it would behoove you to make smart choices. It would behoove you. It would. It really would. It benefits you. I promise. It really does. It don't feel like it, but it does. And I really hope everything works out well. Take care of yourself and one another's. Let them know that let others know that you're thinking about them. Okay. Please take care of yourselves and your health. Your health is wealth. Wash your hands, wash yours. If you have to sneeze or cough, please do it either inside of your shirt or in the bend of your arm. Thank you. Much appreciated. As your friendly healthcare professional and just as a girl who's out here that doesn't want to catch anything. Okay? You know. Just saying. I will be back with more makeup and possibly video favorite like DVDs and fun content. I'm going to try, I'll batch film, so you'll notice I'll be in the same lip, makeup, t-shirt. Just roll with it, okay? Roll with it. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Take care of yourselves. Be well. Follow me on the gram. I'm boring over there, but follow me. I post really fun stuff. Okay? This is just ta-ta for now. See you later, taters.